Night construction. One of the construction workers told me that they're building a tunnel under the street, to Grand Central Terminal. So sections of the sidewalk have been blocked off. Sidewalk closed. Hey, look at this. Look at this. It slowly lowering that steel plate. Look at this. Lowering that steel plate. And there's a hole in the street. Wow. Can't cross the street here. This is almost like 11 o'clock at night. This is Lexington Avenue. Okay. Crossing the street now. Okay. There goes the shovel down Lexington Avenue. Okay, now we're going to cross 42nd Street. We're walking south. The shovel has stopped moving. All right. So it seems that the only action that was required of the shovel was to uncover that hole in the middle of the street. Now we're under a construction shed, and that's the section of the sidewalk is blocked off. It's used, I believe, as a place to store construction equipment. Now we're crossing the street. Okay, we're crossing the street now. It's really something. And it's really something. Now we're walking. See the whole area here. This section of the sidewalk has been blocked off. And it's probably going to be blocked off for years. This is a major construction operation. Yeah, see? More, another supply area. This probably needs to be done, There's a lot of street traffic here, and to relieve and to ease the pedestrian traffic, it probably makes sense to build a tunnel, under the street, connecting this part of the street with Grand Central Terminal. But one thing is for certain. Two things are for certain. One, this construction is going to take a long time, and two, it's going to be very expensive. And it's going to be the taxpayers who are paying for this. But this is part of infrastructure improvement. You know, these politicians and some people, they talk about the need for infrastructure improvement. Yeah, that sounds as an abstract concept. That sounds very good. But when you want to transform that abstract concept into action, you're talking about the expenditure of billions of dollars just for one project, the disruption of streets and communities, and 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 all kind of other inconveniences relating to whatever is being. Oh, there's a cockroach. There's a cockroach. Okay. Now whatever else needs to be built. It's one thing to talk it. It's another thing to do it. But eventually, some of these projects absolutely need to be done. It's demand work. There's no getting around it. And I think a passageway going under Lexington Avenue, uh, to Grand Central Terminal, probably is one of those projects that now can't wait any longer. It has to be done. So that's it. Okay, end of. Well, no, let's. I'm gonna keep the video going as I as we walk down south on Lexington Avenue. It's August 23rd, 2023. See a place or massage your feet for $30, get back for 45, and for 20 minutes extra, $55. All right. It's Wednesday night. You really see that the streets are empty, mostly empty, and you really see how dingy the city is, and you really see how run down it is. I mean, New York City, uh, you know, has a lot of problems, and no amount of infrastructure improvement can keep up, with the deterioration. Now there are, according to what I've read, the population of New York is 8.5 million people. I think that's overstated. I think the population of New York is less. I mean, it still has a huge population, but I don't think it's 8.5 million people. I know Manhattan has lost population over the years. The city, tracks, still has, large population, but doesn't seem to be as crowded as it used to be. It doesn't mean there aren't moments when it isn't crowded, because there are many moments where the city is crowded, but there are also moments when the city is empty, when the streets are actually empty. Like now. I mean, it's Wednesday night, and this is not 2 a.m. There's the Empire State Building. I mean, it's about 11 p.m. Please understand, I'm not complaining about this. I'm just pointing out something. The weather has been. See this? There's a truck, garbage truck. Yeah, the private garbage trucks. They work all hours, day and night, every day. You know, unlike the city trucks, the city sanitation trucks, where they're they're basically daytime operations. The private sanitation, they're around the clock, and they are relentless in picking up garbage, and they pick up, I mean, huge amounts of garbage. I mean, the the stuff that's produced from renovations, construction work, massive amounts of garbage. Now another uh, industry that could be found operating 24 hours are the food peddlers, who sell food on the street. They're also out there around the clock, day and night, no matter what the weather is. You name the weather, uh, except possibly for the most severe of blizzards or a hurricane, they're out there. Now, of course, you have the proliferation of street people. The street people are just a fixture of the city landscape. They're out there. They're there. There's no getting rid of them. See, this is traffic. It's heading to the midtown tunnel. Why people would want to drive across Manhattan is beyond me. When anybody who's familiar with this area knows that when you drive across Manhattan, you can expect to be stuck in traffic. Look at this. The traffic's moving. When that light turns red on 3rd Avenue, well, he backed up and he backed up. Well, not too bad right now, which is good. Uh, balloons. The traffic in New York is relentless. It seems that the city is completely powerless to stop the traffic, to control the influx of vehicular traffic into New York, into Manhattan. No matter what plans they devise, the plans are blocked, not implemented, and the congestion continues. Now, please understand, this is after 11 o'clock at night, middle of the week. Well, here comes traffic driving up 3rd Avenue. Okay. Now, a hole in the street. 3rd Avenue looking north. In this section of 3rd Avenue, you have entire buildings that are vacant.
Yes, I don't want to travel with.
Now, this is East 35th Street. There's been street construction going on here for at least 5 years. Now, this is a bar. It used to be where you could go into a bar and maybe by yourself or with a friend and say, let's have a couple of drinks. You pay $3, $4. Okay, no problem. Those days are over. Drinks cost $10, $15 now. Beer costs $10. Yet, the amazing thing is that people pay. Now, how do they pay? They don't pay with cash anymore. We're no longer a cash economy. We're now a credit card economy. We're a credit-driven economy now. It's not pay as you go. It's pay later now, and that drives the economy, and that's how people could make purchases. Because otherwise, you go to the bar, okay, with a friend, it's going to cost you 50, maybe $75, a few drinks and everything. People, I don't think that they're not walking around with $75 in cash, but they have the credit card. Credit card takes care of everything. Buy now, pay later. That's it. See? The sidewalk has finally been cleared away. New sidewalk, new building. All right. Whatever. Okay, this is 34th Street. Another major artery of Manhattan. This is East 34th Street. There's the Empire State Building. That's located on 5th Avenue. And Friday and Saturday, these sheds are crowded. Rest of the week, empty. Restaurant, empty. You know? I'm just chilling. This is the pizza place. Okay, this place is always busy. Probably has good pizza. Maybe I'll buy a 12-inch pie there sometimes. Of course, the pie is not going to be cheap. This is a public school that we're walking by. That's right. Actual public school. It's hard to believe that families, actual families, still live here. There are people with young children who actually call this place home. Shocking as it sounds, I'm sure. This is not the most inviting place, to raise children. I call this section the Street Rat Alley. Several times I've walked by, I see rats scurrying around because a lot of garbage here. You got garbage bins here, open, you see? Not good for humans, but good for rats. And even the bins are closed. The rats figure out how to get in. Here's another garbage bin. Okay. Okay, so now approaching 2nd Avenue. The deli across the street. Animal hospital. Understanding. Medical care for animals is almost as expensive as for humans. Across the way, there's one of those overnight peddlers, food peddlers, out there 24/7. Now we're on 2nd Avenue, walking south on 2nd Avenue. Got to open one of the thousands and thousands of empty storefronts. Here's another empty storefront. Dwayne Reed store used to be here. They're gone. A Rite Aid used to be across the street, 2 blocks down. They've been gone for 2 years already. You have a shopping center across the street, an AMC theater, a multiplex theater, charges up at least $20 for a movie, probably even more. They do not attract big crowds anymore. They used to, when they charge reasonable prices, but that's in the past. All right. When they get to the corner, I'm into this video. Okay. Yeah, this is east side of Manhattan, about 11:15 p.m.